Welcome back. My nephew works in a rough area of town. They stole his door handle, so now we have to replace it. It's a 2003 Chevy Tracker or a Suzuki Grand Vitara, depending on how it's badged. So let's get the door panel off here first and swap out the handle. There's a Phillips head screw there, another one over there, and that might be it. Is anything along the bottom? No, let's get these screws out first. With that screw out, you could kind of move this forward a little bit, and you have to get the little handle. There's a little clip in there that needs to come off. You got to twist it, push it back, and pop the little rod out. The rod goes through that hole, and you got to twist that piece off first, and then you could pull it out and get this out of your way. Get this off. This pops off. And the panel, you need a tool to start prying on it and release all the clips that are on there. Now you should be able to lift it off. We still have the wires plugged in here. We'll unplug those from the window. I may need two hands for this. There's the tabs you could push on and pull it out. Okay, the door panel's all off. You just got to peel this back, and you have access to the back of your handle right here. And we have to unhook another one of those little rods over here. So you got to pull back on that and pop that off. Let's get that off. Use a little pick tool to pop that off of there, and we can push that rod out. Now we'll unbolt the handle. 10mm bolts. Get them out, and don't drop them in the door. With the bolts out, you just kind of pull it out. Get the whole assembly out of the way. Here's a new one we're installing. It's a shiny black compared to like the flat black, but this is what I could get here quickly, so this is what we're putting in. Fit the new one in and get the bolts in. Tighten up your bolts, and then you could slip this rod back in. Clip it in place. And we could test it out. Awesome. We'll put the panel back on. All right, plug your wires back in. The top of the door panel hangs over the lip of that. You got to get your little lock rod through there and down. Line up your pins and smack it on. Put your screw back in here. The hard part here is hooking this up. We'll get this on here right now. Put the rod through the hole, and you got to clip it like backwards on itself. This is the trickiest part of the job, messing with that. I use a little pick tool to push that thing back in place. And you can line it up, put our screws back in, and then we're done with this job. If you found this video helpful, please do me a favor. Like, subscribe, and thank you for watching. Now my nephew's got to make sure he doesn't park in any questionable neighborhoods when he goes to work. I came out into the yard this morning, and Batman is in our mini excavator.